I'm over here waiting for a food box. It is Wednesday. I pray everyone had a great holiday weekend. I got a lot done. I'll attach a few clips. Cleaned my solar panels. They needed it. But I'm showing you these little huts. They're for people that are transitioning from off the street into housing. They're really neat. There's 7 of them. I think it's such a great, oh, sorry, I got sidetracked, program that they do. This is through St. Vincent de Paul. Such an awesome organization. The gentleman here in Lane County that runs it, Terry McDonald, is an amazing man. They do so much for this community. I still think St. Vincent de Paul's prices in their thrift stores are too high, but they put money into the community, and they're really good at helping the unhoused. Anyway, I thought it was really neat that they have that. So I think it's a year program. They could stay up to a year, and they have to save a certain amount of money. They have different programs they have to go through. And then from this, they transition into apartments or houses, whatever it may be. And it gets them off the street. They have specific ones for people that disability, some that are having mental, I don't want to call them issues, because just have mental, I guess, issues going on, and they help them with that. And they have for veterans as well. And they have these all over the Eugene Springfield area. I think it's just amazing. Anyway, support St. Vincent de Paul. It is a very good organization. And like I said, I'm sitting here waiting to get a food box. I'm going to try, because I just keep trying to figure out how to cut corners on things. And gas and food are my biggest expenses. And honestly, I'm just going to be real. I eat 1 meal a day. Sometimes I'll do 2, because I'll throw in a bowl of oatmeal or something. But I can't afford it. I don't know how other people are. I feel for like these mamas with babies, and I hear so many people talk about against people with food stamps. I don't get any assistance. My daughter and my grandson, they don't get assistance. She pays out of pocket for everything, and I'm so proud of her because they are menu planning. My grandson, who's 13, he loves like beans and rice and chicken, and so I'm really, really just proud of her that she has really got down and meal plan and compare prices, and she does coupon shopping. So, and she does it all. She has a grocery store, a Fred Meyer's, right across from where she lives in Washington State. So she doesn't have to drive far. The quality is really good at that store. And a lot of the things, majority that she gets is on sale. She's always shopping like the clearance on, the reduced price, like on meats and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm proud of her for doing that. And we do a lot of just talking together. And I told her, I go, I'm going to just challenge myself and see, because I could get 1 food box a week here. And there's another place I was told about that you could go to as well. It's tomorrow. So I think I'll give it a shot just to see. I only take, I shouldn't say only the things that I use. There's a few other things that if someone wants to come up to me, I have a can of soup or something to help them. So, I don't know. I'm definitely not ashamed, and it's not beneath me. I'm so grateful for the food boxes. I've said it before, it's been my saving grace. That the one thing that I know that I'll have to spend cash on, which is okay, is fruits and vegetables. And I'm going to start hitting next month the farmers markets. They're already opening now, but still, it's not quite that time for the broccoli and the cauliflower. Can you believe cauliflower in a store is like $5 for this little tiny head? I'm like, I can't justify that. I can't justify that, So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I'm sitting here and I'm just waiting for them to open. They open at 8. I'll go stand and wait at 7:30 because from there the line gets, like I just seen someone pulled up behind me, and it is 6 o'clock in the morning. So there's 2 hours before they open. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. I'm just grateful and thankful. I'll share what I got when I'm all done and back at the park. Anyway, this is Gracie. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye. So I just cleaned my fridge, wiped it out, and I got this package of legs and thighs, which will be more than a week's worth of food. Once it thaws out, I'll just cook it and package it. That place was so busy today. I got some scallop bacon appetizers. Sounds good. I will eat that. A dozen eggs, which is fantastic because I was out of eggs. Let's see, I think that's it for the refrigerator. Now I'll get to the dry stuff. Okay, so for the dry stuff, I got some more tea, which I was almost out of the green tea, so I was happy. Pancake mix, couple cans of tuna, some pears, light red kidney beans, low sodium, peanut butter, Mighty Life, which is awesome. I could get yogurt and mix that with it. Pistachios, which I love. Some bananas. I got some pinto beans and rice, corn, tomato sauce. And somewhere I have some red potatoes. I don't know where I set them down at. I have a mess in here right now, but he asked me if I wanted a whole bag of red potatoes, and I just said no, that 4 is more than enough. So I'm going to make this stretch and see how I could get it to stretch, along with some oatmeal that I'll be using. The only thing that I am going to purchase is some yogurt, so I can make the oatmeal refrigerator bowl, and that is it. And I'm going to see if I could get what I got here to stretch a week. Anyway, God is so good. He's such a good provider. I hope you have a blessed day. So I met some amazing people. Some amazing people. I need to slow down sometimes. At the food pantry, and yeah, they were great. You'll see the clip where I got the bananas and the chicken and plenty of food to last me. It should last me with what I already have, other than I need yogurt for the week. And that's just something that I'm going to do all through June, is just see how that works. And definitely need to save on, that's my biggest expense, is food and then gas. It's just, they're huge, as they are for everybody else. It is what it is. And I actually cannot stand that saying, but I say it quite often. So I'm at the park. I'm at Armitage, and I had to wipe out my fridge, and then I did the little video showing you, put my stuff away, and I'm picking up, and there's this little dog, Max, and I can't remember if I had told y'all about Max. He is the cutest dog ever, who now recognizes my van, and his little legs just come and run into it. And so I was greeted by Max, and his dad is about the age of my son who passed away. He looks close to that age, and He's a single dad of a 12-year-old. He's just a really nice kid. And, you know, he said to me, he goes, your light and your attitude, and the lady at the food box told me that too, your light. And so I just told him, I said, look, it's not my light. It's Jesus Christ living through me, right? The light just can't help but spill out. He was so sweet. And then he goes here, and he handed me 10 $1 bills. And he said, it's not a lot. He goes, but I really want to buy you a meal today, or whatever you want to do with it. Of course, it goes in my laundry fund. You know, we were laughing about that, but I'm just so grateful. I pray all the time that the Lord will bring people like you into my life and like them into my life. Not to stay forever, but just, you know, to bless me and my journey and me and their journey. And it was just really great. I feel totally exhausted because, let me tell you real quick before I end this video. At the food bank, I get there at 5:15 in the morning. I'm sitting there thinking it doesn't open till 8, about 7-ish. This one I'm thinking, I'll go stand in line that hour. About 7:20, there was already 3 people, or not 7:20, at 5:20, there was 3 people in line. So it's like, oh my goodness. So I sat there till I saw another car pull up, and I hurried and got out. So I stood in line for several hours, a couple hours, and not complaining because I truly feel blessed, right? It's not like there's a time before where I just went, but it was in the afternoon. Now, next Wednesday, I have a doctor's appointment at 9-something. So I'll go to the food bank directly after that, and there shouldn't be a lot of people there. But yeah, I was exhausted. By 7:30, there must have been, I don't know, 30 plus people in line. It's just, and the gentleman that helped me was so sweet. Like he said with the potatoes, are you sure that's all you want? And, you know, I'm not going to take things to waste them. You know, I know my limit on what I will eat and won't eat, but it was just interesting to see how many people, there's a lot of people that, you know, like I say, it's my saving grace, it's their saving grace as well. The gal in front of me had children, and she said that's how she mainly feeds her children, is, roll up this window. They're moving bark mulch. I guess it don't help much because I have my door open. But anyway, yeah, she said she works, she doesn't qualify for assistance, and it's a food bank. So, you know, St. Vincent de Paul, like I said in that clip where I showed those little huts, St. Vincent de Paul does such amazing work, you know, and they really look out for the community. So, you know, if you're ever going to donate, definitely think about them, because what they resell, they put back out there. You know, money that's donated, they put it into different programs, and yeah, it's just a good organization. I know I'm grateful for it. But anyway, I just wanted to say it was a beautiful morning so far. It is now 9:37, and I'm gonna just relax a little bit. I got stuff put away. I visited with Max, the wonder dog. He's so cute. And then he sits on my foot and looks up at me like I'm not moving until you give me a smooch. So I gave him a little kiss. I was like, he makes my day. He just makes me happy. Oh, God is so good, right? That's why dogs are here. God put them here just for us. Just for us. Yeah. Anyway, God bless you. Have a blessed day, and I'll be talking to you soon. I pray for you, and I ask that you pray for me. Anyway, help your neighbors and do something great for you. You are worthy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So this is my 100-watt panel. Had it for several years. It's just pretty much just I got that Buell tape or whatever it's called, and it's taped on, which I'm going to have to redo this summer, the tape. But yeah, these things get dirty, and the pollen, and of course the weather. But it definitely helps increase the amount of solar I get coming in. Got my other one, you can see it out there, nice and clean. That one, it was 39, I just read it again, it said 38. It must have changed when I unplugged stuff. But, yeah, this is definitely needed. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye.